Alex Weber here with head coach of the men's basketball team, Jake Zender. First of all, talk about that Thanksgiving break games. A win Friday at Lynn and a tough loss at number 3 Nova Southeastern. What did you learn or take away from these road games?
Those guys play hard, man. They compete. So Lynn was a tough game. You know, we got out to an early lead and they kind of battled back, but they were able to hold on to it. But guys played a lot of minutes. And they figured out a way, which is really important on the road. That's a really good Lynn team. Those guys will finish, you know, in the middle of the pack, top half of that league, which is a beast of a league. And then the next day you go to number 3 in the country, and you know, they felt us. You know, we had them on the ropes. You know, if that block charge goes the other way, instead of 11, we come down to score. It gets to 5 or 6 with about 8 to go. It's a different game. But you know, that's part of it. Things are going to go your way, and some things aren't. But they battled. They all the way to the last minute, man. Those guys fought. So if we play like that, we'll figure out a way to win some games.
No doubt about that. You know, Newberry tonight is coming in with a 4-game winning streak. What is the plan of attack for the squad?
We gotta, you know, we're gonna have to use some bodies, man. We got some things going on, and some guys are gonna have to step up. You know, some guys are gonna have to step up, and they'll be ready for it. You know, those guys are in practice every day, and they're prepared, and so you'll see some new bodies probably. But yeah, we're gonna let it rip. You know, we're happy to be back home.
Absolutely. You know, being back home right after the break should be a nice crowd tonight. What are some of the strengths and weaknesses of Newberry coming in tonight?
They play so hard. I mean, they play so hard. Jason Taylor's got his guys rolling. He's got a couple young guys in the starting lineup and brings in some really experienced SAC players off the bench, and obviously that league's really tough. But he's a really good offensive-minded coach, and he's got his guys playing really hard. There'll be a tough out tonight. So we're ready for the challenge.
Absolutely. Well, good luck tonight, and thanks again for sitting down with us.
Absolutely. Appreciate you.
Thanks.
Welcome back to the Smith Center here on the campus of Francis Marion University, where we are about to start second game of our doubleheader, where the Patriots of Francis Marion, coming in at 3-2, are going to take on Newberry College from up the road, a 4-2 record. The Patriots got to that 3-2 record by beating Voorhees just a couple of days ago and Chowan University. Also, they went to Lynn and won by a score of 93-85. Big games by a couple of Patriots in that one. So they lost our first game at Coker 60-74, and we just lost to number 3 Nova Southeast by a score of 82-102. But that's a very highly ranked team, and we're coming back home to take on Newberry College right now. They're announcing the men's starting lineup right now. We'll start with the Wolves. Again, Newberry College comes in at 4-2. First of all, we've got a 6'4" senior guard from Columbia, South Carolina, number 0, T.J. Brown. We have a 6'1" junior guard from London, England, number 4, Robin Bedford. A 6'6" forward. He's a senior from Clio, South Carolina, number 10, Quandavon McCullough. 6'5" sophomore guard from Columbia, South Carolina, Davario Shepard. And rounding out the starting 5 for Newberry College is a 6'4" junior guard from Sumter, South Carolina, number 15, Jalen Johnson. The head coach of Newberry College is Jason Taylor. The assistant coaches are Tyrell Robinson and Jelani Johnson. Newberry College also happens to be my alma mater, class of 93. But now I'm with Francis Marion, have been here for 15 years as a business professor. I'm Hubert Setzler, and this is the Patriots Sports Network. let's look at that Patriots starting lineup right now. Again, we're coming in at 3 and 2. Starting at point, we've got a 5'8", 163 senior guard from Taunton, Massachusetts, number 0, Doug Alves. We've got a 5th-year senior playing guard, a 6'3", 173-pounder from Concord, North Carolina, number 4, Alex Cox. Also playing guard, a 6'1", 200-pound sophomore from Miami, Florida, number 5, Farid St. Cyr. In the middle, a 6'8", 218-pound sophomore center from Sanford, Florida, number 15, Jonah Pierce. And rounding out our starting 5 from Sao Paulo, Brazil, a 6'6" sophomore, 230 pounds, playing forward, number 34, Nick Silva. The head coach of the Patriots is Jake Zender. His assistant coach is Patrick Paul, and the trainer is Haley Black. We've got Jonah Pierce in the circle for the Patriots. For Newberry College, we've got number 10, Quandavon McCullough. We're about to start, and here we go. Newberry controls the tap. Patriots start out in zone. They're playing a 3-2. They get it inside. Over the top 15. That's Johnson, and he knocks down the bucket. So Newberry College opens the scoring on the first possession. Alex Cox has it. Right elbow. Takes it inside. A little bit of an extra step, but he gets in and knocks it down. Little runner. Shepard skip pass. They go inside. Johnson has it. He drives down the right side. Bodies up strong. Initiates the contact against Jonah Pierce. So Pierce picks up his first personal foul. That's the team's first. Jalen Johnson on the line. He knocks down the first free throw. That's his first free throw of the season. Second attempt's up and good. So Johnson knocks down 2 of 2 that time. A minute gone here in the first half. Silva between the circles. Tight man-to-man defense applied by Newberry College. Silva crosses over, kicks it outside, but it gets stolen away by Bedford. Inside. And Johnson once again scores. He's got all of Newberry's points so far and has them 4 points on top. Cox inside, kicks it outside. Silva high, arcing 3, no good. And Brown comes away with the rebound for NC. Bedford fighting against Farid St. Cyr. Back to Brown. Takes it over Silva, no good. Cox comes away with a rebound for the Patriots. Heads up, moves it down the floor. Patriots settle into their offense. Alves. Cox deep on the right wing. Silva trying to get it to Pierce. Fred St. Cyr from the corner, three-pointer. Shotzi here, knocks it down. Bedford picks up the high screen. Over the top, Johnson gets it. He's inside. Has to kick it back out. 9 on the shot clock. And a pretty up and under move by number 12, Devario Shepard. Cox kicks it over to Silva, who goes baseline. Teardrop off the side of the backboard. And Newberry College pushes it back the other way. And Jonah Pierce picks up his second personal foul early in this first half. It looks like he's going to have to come out. We're going to see Johann Steve Yegba check in. Johann Steve is from Paris, France. He's a 6'7" forward. We're going to see DeVario Shepard. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Back irons the first one, no good. 5-8 is our score. Patriots down by 3. We're also going to see number 21 check in for the Patriots, Chandler O'Bannon. Left-handed free throw, no good, but the Newberry College comes up with the offensive rebound on the missed free throw, and they go up strong, no good, and Patriots finally come away with it. Alves, the smallest man on the floor, gets the rebound. He takes it top of the key, three-pointer, Shotzi, he knocks it down, and the Patriots tie the game up at 8. That got the Patriots faithful up and cheering. Bedford thought about a three, pulls it back. Ball stolen away. Sincere for three, right side. Shotzi, he knocks it down. And the crowd is getting very loud over here. Made three-pointers will do it. Inside. And McCullum stems the tide. O'Bannon couldn't get the ball to go down. Bedford pushes it up for Newberry College. Ball knocked away, Alex Cox. They go over the top. Cox has it. And Cox was looking for a foul. And blocks go back to back. So a fast, frenetic pace to start off this ball game. Just over 5 minutes gone. 11-10 our score. Patriots with the lead over Newberry College. That's going to be a foul on number 4, Robin Bedford. That's his first personal foul, team's first, and that's going to take us to our first media timeout. So with 14:43 to go in the first half of play, Patriots have a 1-point lead. This is the Patriots Sports Network. Here we are back at the Smith Center where we have had up and down action to start this first 5 minutes and 17 seconds of the ball game. Patriots got down by a few points early on and then have stormed back with a couple of Farid St. Cyr three-pointers and another by Doug Alves. Patriots will have possession. Alves will inbound the ball underneath his own backboard. He gets it to Cox. And the Patriots set up with 17 on the shot clock. Yegba almost turned the ball over, but it went off of, I believe, one of the legs or feet of one of the Newberry players. And so the shot clock is at 20. And the Patriots maintain possession. Cox has it on the elbow. Kicks it back out. Sincere for three. Shotzi, he knocks down another one. And Florence Sincere is on fire early on in this ball game. He leads all scorers with 9. Number 14, Drake Downs, who just came into the ball game, gets his first basket. Sincere. It's it to O'Bannon. Johan goes in, finds a cutting Alves. And Doug Alves, like I said, one of the smallest folks on the floor, gets inside and finishes in amongst the trees. A step-in shot, no good by Fair. Oh, Fair, from just inside the top of the key, Johan Steve Yegba maintains possession, kicks it back outside for Sincere. A little too strong this time. Cox to Sincere, and a nice finish. So the great steal that time by Cox. And the unselfish play getting it to Sincere for his 11th point. Inside it goes. Nice finish that time by Malik Joseph. Sincere gets O'Bannon. Alves. 13 on the shot clock for the Patriots. Alves backs up, sets it up, picks up the high screen. They switch. Farid elevates and gets fouled by number 1, Malik Joseph. And a great defensive effort by Newberry is bailed out as there's a foul called on the three-point attempt as the shot clock was expiring. So Farid Sincere Jr. will go to the line. He's only 1 of 6 from the charity stripe this year. Hasn't taken that many, but he's got 3 opportunities here. The first one's up, and he buries it. Patriots now with a 5-point lead, 12:26 to go here in our first half. Second free throw, back iron, no good. O'Bannon comes off the line. He gets back on the defensive side. And Sincere knocks down the third one. 2 for 3 from the charity stripe that time for Farid Sincere Jr. Steal by Sincere. He's got Cox, gets it to him, and Cox reverse. And so the Patriots with some very unselfish play here. Good defense, good anticipation on some of those passing lanes. Downs skips it out, three-pointer left side. No, and it rattles around. And Andrew Robinson knocks down the three-pointer. Had a lot of shooter's touch. Johan Steve Yegba slid inside the defense. Nobody picked him up. And an easy deuce. And nice vision that time by Alves to find him wide open. Robinson to Joseph. Inside to Stremlow. Stremlow turnaround. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line. So Malachi Stremlow, the 6'8 sophomore center from Traverse City, Michigan, will go to the line when we come back after a couple of words from our sponsors. 24-17 is our score. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Year after year, with unwavering dedication, McLeod Health has stood shoulder to shoulder with families, friends, and neighbors, bringing healthcare expertise and compassion to all the communities we serve. As the region's most trusted healthcare resource, Our physicians are here for you. Our nurses are here for you. The entire McLeod family is here for you. McLeod Health, here for life.
If you had to pause your favorite show because your spouse fell asleep, you've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Here back at the Smith Center on the lovely campus of Francis Marion University. Both teams shooting awfully well here in the first, let's say 8.5 minutes of this ball game. Newberry College is 7 of 12 from the floor. That's 58%. They're 1 of 2 from beyond the arc and have 2 out of 4 from the charity stripe. The Patriots are even hotter from the floor. They're 9 of 14, 64%. They're torrid from the three-point line, 4 of 6, and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Patriots only with 1 turnover so far, 4 for Newberry College. First free throw is up and good for Stremlow. He is an 87% free throw shooter this year. Very good from the line. But this one rattles out, and Yegba comes away with it for the Patriots. Alves kicks it over to O'Bannon. Little miscommunication. Substitution for the Patriots. Darius Jones, number 22, has checked in. Sincere. Almost stolen away that time by Robinson, but Sincere corralled it. Alves backs up for 3. In and out, no good. NC comes away with the board. Caleb Bird now inside to Stremlow. They're going to call O'Bannon with a foul on Stremlow. Underneath. That's going to be his first personal foul, team's 4th. We're going to score the basket. That's a goaltending on the Patriots. Unnecessary to do that, slapping the backboard. And it cost 2 points on a missed shot. Alves now sets the offense for FMU. Tight man-to-man defense. He's got to get rid of it. Finally does. Yegba to O'Bannon. 12 on the shot clock. High screen. Five on the shot clock, and O'Bannon throws it out of bounds. Patriots never really got into that offensive set. Good defense by Newberry. Alex Cox checks back in. Alves is going to get a little bit of a break. Caleb Bird trots the ball across for Newberry College. Baseline drive, kick back out. Wide open, Robinson for 3, and he nails it. And Newberry College is within 1. Jones gets it to Yegba, top of the key. Tight defense. Three-pointer, no good. Cox tries to go over the top to get the rebound. He gets called for the foul. Alex Cox will pick up his. They're going to call that on Farrad Sincere. That must have been a little push on the inside. That's his first personal foul. Team's 5th. Nick Silva back in the ball game for the Patriots. The increased pressure by Newberry College has caused the Patriots a little bit of problem on the offensive side. And we'll have a foul on the rebound attempt by Silva. Looks like it'll be on number 10, Quandavion McCullum. Looks like they did not call a foul. Yeah, there we go. They finally put it up on the board. It was McCullum, his first personal foul, team's third. Cox get the ball knocked away. Number 13, Luke Seals from Ponca City, Oklahoma. A 6'8" guard checks in for Newberry College. Sincere backs it out. 14 on the shot clock. High screen by Yegba. Sincere goes the other way. Skip pass Cox. Yegba goes in strong. He gets the basket to go down, but they're going to call a foul on the floor. That'll be on Malachi Strumlow. Number 3, his first personal foul, team's fourth. Alex Cox will take it out in front of the visitors' bench, in front of Coach Taylor. Jones gets it to Sincere. Seven on the shot clock. High screen, Yegba. Cox backs it up. Can't get it to go down. Ball's knocked around, and finally, NC comes away with it. Brown gets it inside. Stremlow up and under. Nice move. And Newberry College back with the lead. The extended pressure by Newberry College has caused some problems here. Yegba finally attacking it, goes up strong, can't get it to go. Stremlow comes away with a rebound. They push the ball the other way. And Alex Cox blocked it. I think they're going to call another goaltending. We're going to see Jonah Pierce back in the ball game. He's got 2 personal fouls. 8:12 to go in this first half. Number 15 back in for NC, Jalen Johnson. Jones back up 3, no good. Pierce had to back off of that attempt, nursing those 2 personal fouls. Another steal. Cox comes away with it, and Jones, as Alex could not quite get control of that steal. There's an over and back, and it'll be a turnover going back to Newberry College. We'll be back in just a moment. Patriots down by 3. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Where can you find Francis Marion University? Are we at our ever-expanding main campus? Or at the new freshwater ecology center? In our theaters, galleries, and classrooms in downtown Florence? Or with the growing list of partners throughout the state? We're all of those places. And we're with every one of our 26,000 graduates. Francis Marion University. We're everywhere.
This one is for every parent who needs a vacation after getting back from a family vacation. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Here we are back at the Smith Center. Patriots having a tough time with that Newberry College defense right now. They've extended it out, and the Patriots haven't found a way to get inside of that tight man-to-man defense. Let's see what head coach Zender does to try to combat that. Patriots playing some solid defense. Robinson gets it over to McCullough. Brown for 3, left side no good. Pierce comes away with a rebound for the Patriots. Pierce has had a quiet first half so far. A couple of quick fouls put him to the bench. Silva, Jones, Patriots doing a lot of ball handling way away from the basket. They finally try to go over the top to Pierce. Sift out by T.J. Brown, who came across and stole that entry pass. Three-pointer, Robinson, he nails it. Patriots down by 6. That got Coach Zender off the deck. He wants to have a little word as the Patriots now find themselves down by 6 points with 7:03 to go in the first half. So the next time you'll see the Patriots here at home will be on December 3rd against Belmont Abbey. That tip time is going to be around 4 p.m. December 3rd is on a Saturday. So the women are going to tip off at 2 p.m. against Belmont Abbey, and the men will be directly after that, somewhere around the 4 o'clock time frame. Newberry with a little token pressure on the inbounds pass, full court. Alves gets to it, no problem. Skip pass, Alex Cox, three-pointer, right side, in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Brown. Tough shot, couldn't go down for Alex on that one. And Johnson gets it inside, but can't finish. 8 feet away, a little strong. Silva drives, kicks it back outside. Jones has it now. He gets wrapped from behind, and they call the foul. I like how the Patriots are now trying to attack that man-to-man pressure, get inside of it. Beat the man off the dribble and see if you can't get inside and dish the ball somewhere. We're going to see number 5, Farid St. Cyr, check back in. Alves inbound the ball. He gets it to Jonah Pierce. Pierce tried to go inside, defended by Luke Seals. That is going to be a foul on Luke Seals. His first personal foul. Newberry College's 6th team foul, so the Patriots will be shooting 1-1 on the next one. And the Patriots turn the ball over again. Brown pushes it against Pierce, who has to back off. Easy basket for Brown. Patriots down by 8. Alves, Cox on the baseline. He goes baseline, loses control, and the Patriots turn it over once again. They're going to call a travel on Newberry College. Looked like it was a bit of a loose ball, but the minute he grabbed it, I think, and turned over, they called that the travel. Over the top again to Jonah Pierce. Alves, wide open three, top of the key, Shotzi, he knocks it down. That's just what the doctor ordered for the Patriots. Cutting the lead back down to 5. Robinson works on St. Cyr, picks up the screen, backs up. Hard back iron, no good. Ball's on the deck, and the Patriots come away with it. They've got numbers. St. Cyr goes up to Jonah, and they were trying to do a little bit of an alley-oop, and it just never worked out. Brown drives in as the Patriots defense broke down. Both left the ball instead of collapsing on the ball, and an easy basket for Newberry College. Pierce gets it inside, reverse layup good. Got right around Drake Downs, and got the reverse layup. Patriots having to work hard for every single point tonight. Credit Newberry College and that defense. Seals, right side three, airballs it, and Cox and Johnson couldn't corral it for either squad. Sincere goes inside, kicks it out. Silva, left side for three, no good. And Newberry College comes away with a rebound. Robinson kicks it back out. Downs almost drove the pivot foot. Brown for Newberry. Drives it into the paint. Drops his shoulder. Seals for three. Another one back iron. And Silva comes away with a rebound. He gets past the defender. Gets it to the free throw line. Gets it inside to Jonah Pierce, who misses from point blank range. And a good look inside goes wanting for the Patriots. Seals again for three. Patriots leave him wide open. And again, no dice for Newberry College from range that time. That's going to take us to a media timeout on the stoppage of play. Patriots down by 5 points, 3:16 to go in the first half. We'll be back in just a moment. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Francis Marion University provided me opportunity in basketball and education. After graduation, I played professionally and started my own business. Today, I'm an assistant admissions director helping the next generation of Patriots. Because an education at Francis Marion opens doors to a world of opportunities.
Dude, fire. Grill master, huh?
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
Back here at the ball game, Patriots find themselves down by 5. They have the ball. Patriots have come back down to earth with regard to their shooting percentage. Now they're 11 of 24, which is 46%. Newberry's still shooting well. They're still at 51.9%. They're 14 of 27. Alves has the ball. Yegba on the corner gets it to Sincere, who gets the ball rejected. Back to Shepard. Kicks it outside to Caleb Bird, who drops the three on the Patriots. Once again, the Patriots are down by 8. 2:47 to go. Sincere looks for Yegba in the paint. They finally get it to him. He's working on a much smaller player. He turns around, gets it up on the glass, no good, but he'll go to the line and shoot a pair. The foul was on number 1, Malik Joseph, his second personal foul, team 7th. And Yegba misses the first free throw. He's now a 50% free throw shooter on the season. He's 5 of 10. He can cut into this 8-point lead here. And he doesn't. Front iron, no good. Bird just hit the last three-pointer for Newberry College. Ball stolen away by Fred St. Cyr. He tries to force it down the sideline and can't get it to O'Bannon. So another turnover goes the way of NC. Stremlow inbounds the ball right by the media table. Gets it into Caleb. Another turnover. Patriots come away with it. Yegba on the right wing. Patriots are moving the ball, but not a lot of creativity on their offensive end. Sincere for three. Side iron, no good. Alves comes away with the ball. Patriots reset the offense. Doug backs it way up. Caleb. Tough defense on him. O'Bannon kicks it out. Cox for three, right side. In and out. That's 2 3-pointers he's had go down and come back out. And that's going to get head coach Jason Taylor. He wants to have a word with his folks. We'll have a 30-second timeout. St. Cyr, who started off blistering with 3 3-pointers, has kind of evened out, but he does lead all scorers with 13 points. The leading scorer for Newberry College is number 2, Andrew Robinson, with 9 points. Jalen Johnson started out with the first 6 points of the ball game. He still has 6 for Newberry College. Also chipping in some scoring, we've got Doug Alves with 8 points. The 2 leaders for the Patriots. The Patriots are going to have to figure out a way to attack this man-to-man defense, because the minute Newberry College decided to press the issue is about the time that Francis Marion's scoring went way off. 3-pointer, no good. It's bounced around, and Cox finally tips it, but it's going to stay with Newberry College. Patriots didn't have any of the big guys underneath and couldn't corral that offensive glass. It will stay with Newberry College. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Caleb Bird gets it back over to Brown. Inside, and a nice feed inside to Stremlow. And O'Bannon can't handle the high pass. Patriots turn the ball over once again. Under a minute to go in this first half of play. Stremlow looks inside. He finds one of his compadres, and we have a kick ball with 36 on the game clock, and now the shot clock is reset to 20. So there is 16 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Stremlow gets it. And there's a skip pass right over my head. I tried to tap it back into play, but my reflexes aren't what they used to be. But a turnover goes to Francis Marion. Alves has it. 1 second separates shot clock and game clock. Patriots are going to settle for the last shot. Cox brings it outside. 7. Cox backdoors it. Gets it to Yegba, who goes up. And Johann Steve Yegba knocks down the shot. It wasn't the prettiest offensive set with that last 20 seconds to go, but we hit pay dirt and cut that lead back down to 8 points at halftime. So the Patriots 31 and Newberry College 39 here at the end of first half of play. We're going to pause for just a moment, and then we'll look at halftime statistics right after this message from our sponsors. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Year after year, with unwavering dedication, McLeod Health has stood shoulder to shoulder with families, friends, and neighbors, bringing healthcare expertise and compassion to all the communities we serve. As the region's most trusted healthcare resource, Our physicians are here for you. Our nurses are here for you. The entire McLeod family is here for you. McLeod Health, here for life.
If you had to pause your favorite show because your spouse fell asleep, you've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Here we are at halftime at the Smith Center. Patriots find themselves down by 8 to Newberry College. 31-39 is our score. Let's see how we got here at halftime. Newberry College got their 39 points on 16 of 30 from the floor, 53%, 4 of 8 from downtown, 50%, 3 of 6 from the free throw line, also 50%. They had 15 assists on those 16 field goals, so they're doing a wonderful job distributing the ball. They did have 10 turnovers, though, and that's actually what's kind of keeping Francis Marion in the ballgame. Francis Marion doing a fairly good job of making them turn the ball over. They did also have 5 steals and a block. Let's take a look at Francis Marion University. They got their 31 points, 2 of which came as time expired in the first half by Johann Steve Yegba. They were 12 of 28 from the floor. That's 43%. A lot different than early on when it was over 60%. The Patriots are going to have to pick that up a little bit, and it's going to start by how they attack that man-to-man defense. They were 5 of 15, 33% from beyond the arc, and 2 of 5 from the charity stripe, only 40%, leaving a couple of points there. They had 10 assists on those 12 field goals, so they're doing a good job as well distributing the ball. They had 9 turnovers themselves, but 8 steals. Like I said earlier, the leading scorer for the Patriots with 13 points is Farid St. Cyr Jr., and leading the way, Andrew Robinson, number 2 for Newberry College with 9 points. Patriots getting run off the boards right now, 20-12. Only 1 offensive rebound for the Patriots. Some of that could be attributed to the early foul trouble of Jonah Pierce, who got 2 quick fouls in the early 2 minutes of the first half of play and had to take a lot of bench time because of that. And he's one of our major rebounding factors. He's the tallest person on the team, very athletic, and can get up there, and not having him on the floor is really costing us from a rebounding standpoint. Turnovers, points off of turnovers, 12 apiece. Points in the paint, leading Newberry College 22-14. Second chance points is going the way of Newberry 2-0. Fast break points even at 9-9, and bench scoring, a lot of production off of that Newberry College bench, where over half of their points, 23, have come off the bench, where only 4 points have come off the bench for Francis Marion University. So we are about 11 minutes away from second half action. We'll be back in around 10 of those and set the table for second half Francis Marion Patriots basketball. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Conference Carolinas is where tradition is unmatched and excellence is earned daily in the classroom, during practice, and in high-level competition.
Tigerville has become Titletown.
Our virtues set us apart. We daily work to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. This is Conference Carolinas.
If you had to pause your favorite show because your spouse fell asleep, you've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Year after year, with unwavering dedication, McLeod Health has stood shoulder to shoulder with families, friends, and neighbors, bringing healthcare expertise and compassion to all the communities we serve. As the region's most trusted healthcare resource, Our physicians are here for you. Our nurses are here for you. The entire McLeod family is here for you. McLeod Health, here for life.
So many flavors of dew. I am thirsty. I must get the dew.
Cut! He's hypnotized again!
Do the dew.
Francis Marion University provided me opportunity in basketball and education. After graduation, I played professionally and started my own business. Today, I'm an assistant admissions director helping the next generation of Patriots. Because an education at Francis Marion opens doors to a world of opportunities.
Well, my baby doll gives me special love. It's the kind of stuff.
Honey, it's your turn.
I'm on cloud nine.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Where can you find Francis Marion University? Are we at our ever-expanding main campus? Or at the new Freshwater Ecology Center? In our theaters, galleries, and classrooms in downtown Florence? Or with the growing list of partners throughout the state? We're all of those places. And we're with every one of our 26,000 graduates. Francis Marion University. We're everywhere.
This one is for every parent who needs a vacation after getting back from a family vacation. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Dude, fire. Grill master, huh?
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
Conference Carolinas is where tradition is unmatched and excellence is earned daily in the classroom, during practice, and in high-level competition.
Tigerville has become Title Town.
Our virtues set us apart. We daily work to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. This is Conference Carolinas.
If you had to pause your favorite show because your spouse fell asleep, you've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Year after year, with unwavering dedication, McLeod Health has stood shoulder to shoulder with families, friends, and neighbors, bringing healthcare expertise and compassion to all the communities we serve. As the region's most trusted healthcare resource, our physicians are here for you. Our nurses are here for you. The entire McLeod family is here for you. McLeod Health, here for life.
So many flavors of dew. I am thirsty. I must get the dew.
Cut! He's hypnotized again!
Do the dew.
Francis Marion University provided me opportunity in basketball and education. After graduation, I played professionally and started my own business. Today, I'm an assistant admissions director helping the next generation of Patriots. Because an education at Francis Marion opens doors to a world of opportunities.
Well, my baby does gives me special love. It's the kind of stuff.
Honey, it's your turn.
I'm on cloud nine.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Where can you find Francis Marion University? Are we at our ever-expanding main campus? Or at the new Freshwater Ecology Center? In our theaters, galleries, and classrooms in downtown Florence? Or with the growing list of partners throughout the state? We're all of those places. And we're with every one of our 26,000 graduates. Francis Marion University. We're everywhere.
This one is for every parent who needs a vacation after getting back from a family vacation. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Dude, fire. Grill master, huh?
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
Here we are back at the Smith Center on the lovely campus of Francis Marion University, where the Patriots found themselves down by 8 points to Newberry College here. We're about 20 seconds away from starting second half action. I was talking to some of the people here at halftime, and they were saying Patriots really need to find a way to get around this tough man-to-man defense by Newberry College. If they can, it's going to be a long, long night. Patriots were doing a very good job of turning Newberry College over, and then when NC started to up that man-to-man pressure, the Patriots started giving them the gifts right back. So here we are. We're about to start second half action. Silva to inbound the ball right in front of the media table. Nick Silva has it, and here we go. Alves running the point for the Patriots tonight. Fred Sancier, 13 points in the first half to lead all scorers. Hit 3 3-pointers over the top. Pierce has it. He hits double team, and a vicious skip pass goes into the Newberry faithful. And Patriots have a turnover. Pierce with those 2 personal fouls. Gets up underneath number 10, McCullough. But Pierce just let him go over the top, nursing those 2 fouls. And they found themselves down by 10. Cox on the right wing, Silva. Johnson plays defense on him. Alves goes down the lane. A no-look pass to Pierce. I think Pierce was ready for it, but it was clipped by one of the Newberry College players. 5 on the shot clock. Silva. Sincere takes the 3. Shotzi, and with the shot clock running out, Farid takes a moving 3-pointer and buries his 4th of the evening, bringing the Patriots back within 7. Bedford over to Johnson, who kicks it outside, and T.J. Brown answers Sincere with a 3 of his own. Pierce, top of the key. Ten on the shot clock. Silva drives. Gets it over the top to Pierce, who goes reverse and scores the basket. Again, hard work by the Patriots. No easy baskets conceded by Newberry College. And the ball goes out of bounds, lost by DeVario Shepard. Silva's going to get a little bit of a breather, and we're going to see Johann Steve Yegba check back in for the Patriots. 2 minutes gone here in the second half. Still the 8-point lead. Pierce goes over the top, and we're going to have a hold on Quandavion McCullum. That's his 2nd personal foul. The team's first early in the second half. They go over the top to Yegba. Cox for 3, left side, no good. Doug Alves almost got that rebound. They're going to call a foul on Doug Alves. That's going to be his first personal foul. Alves thought he had a steal, and the Patriots were ready to push that one up the floor. But it will stay with Newberry College. Bedford works on Alves. Inside. Easy basket. McCullum quickly moved inside Pierce. And Patriots down by 10. Yegba kicks it over. Alves for 3. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Bedford pushed off on Alex Cox.
Foul from Newberry College, number 4, Robin Bedford.
Bedford picks up his 2nd personal foul, team 2nd. Fortunate for the Patriots. Jonah gets the inbounds play, has fouled.
Fouls on Newberry College, number 15, Jalen Johnson.
That's going to be on Jalen Johnson, his first personal foul.
At the line of the Patriots, number 15, Jonah Pierce.
First free throws up and rattles it home. Jonah hasn't been to the free throw line that much this season. He's now 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. Official has a couple of words with Yegba and Johnson. And Pierce knocks down the second of two. Bedford works on Sincere. Picks up the screen from Johnson. He fights through it. Patriots defensive intensity picking up now. Ball's knocked out of bounds, but it stays with Newberry College. Bedford will inbound the ball under his own basket. He goes up high. They're going to call Jonah Pierce with his third personal foul. And McCullough will go to the free throw line. He front irons the first one, no good. And we're going to see Ashante Turner, one of my former students, number 13. Asante seeing his first time tonight. Back iron, no good. Ball kept alive by so there was a little miscommunication on whose ball that was. The official quickly remedied his mistake. I can't imagine a smaller lineup on the court now for Francis Marion than what they've got. We're going to have a travel. Bedford gets across the timeline. Turner plays defense on him. Bedford gets past, and then backs it back out. Patriots still down by 8. Bedford elevates and puts Newberry College back up by 10. 38-48 is our score. Cox wide open three, top of the key. Front iron, no good, and we're going to have a foul on the interior as Turner comes away with the rebound. So the foul is going to be on number 4, Robin Bedford, his third personal foul, team's fourth. That's going to take us to a media timeout. So with 15:59 to go, Patriots down by 10. We'll be back in just a moment. This is the Patriot Sports Network.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Patriots shooting just a little bit better here now in the second half, but nothing compared to Newberry College. 4 of 4 from the floor. Haven't missed a shot yet. And they've extended that 8-point halftime lead to 10 points. Cox drives in, spins at the free throw line, elevates up with one hand, front iron, no good. And Newberry College comes away with it. Bird works inside, dishes it off. And good finish by Drake Downs. Patriots' largest deficit of the ball game now, 12 points. Alves for three, in and out, no good. Newberry College does a good job cleaning up that glass. Sincere comes away with the rebound as Yegba kept it alive. Alves drives in, kicks it back out to Turner. Cox for three, wide open. Shotzi, he knocks it down. Downs can't get it to go. And it's off on Yegba, so it will stay Newberry College's. Caleb Bird will inbound the ball underneath his own basket. They go inside. Kick out to Joseph for three, no good. Alves gets it out to Sincere, who goes up strong. And there's a travel at the top of the key by number 14, Drake Downs. Turner works on Bird. Ten on the shot clock. Sincere for three, left side, no good. And Bird comes away with a rebound for Newberry College. Newberry controlling the pace of this ball game. Ball knocked out of bounds. One of the Patriot players. And so it will stay Newberry ball.
Substitution for the Patriots, number 21, Chandler O'Bannon.
We're going to see Chandler O'Bannon back in the ball game, number 21 for the Patriots. Doug Alves will get a little bit of a break. Turner will take over the point duties. Robinson gets it to the right elbow. Too strong. Another shot too strong, and we're going to have an and one as the Patriots just could not get a hold of the defensive glass there.
Foul for the Patriots, number 21, Chandler O'Bannon.
That's going to be Chandler O'Bannon's second personal foul, the team's third. Malachi Stremlow will go to the line to shoot a pair. He's an 87% free throw shooter, puts the first one up, and it goes, the and one, so he converts the three-point play. Cox, top of the key, turns around, looks inside, can't find anybody. Tight defense by Newberry. Turner thought about a three. Tried to feed it inside. Ball went off the foot of number 14, Drake Downs. He'll set the shot clock to 20. Sincere gets the inbound pass. Under 10 on the shot clock. Long three for Turner off the side iron. No good. O'Bannon comes away with the offensive rebound and gets the putback. Patriots down by 10. Need a good defensive possession here. Downs gets the ball stripped away. He corrals it. Cox almost came away with it. Downs works hard, gets it into Bird, who goes up strong and softly on the rim, can't go. And St. Cyr is going to get called with the over the back.
Foul for the Patriots, number 5, Barry St. Cyr Jr.
That's going to be St. Cyr's second personal foul, the team's fourth. Newberry College will inbound it underneath their own basket. That'll be Caleb Bird taking the duties. The official is having some words inside. Yegba had the defensive duties on downs and gets called for the body foul.
At the line of the Wolves, number 14, Drake Downs.
Free throws up, and he converts the three-pointer. Coach Zedner had a word with the official who called that, trying to get a little bit of a clarification. And Turner gets the ball stolen away by Caleb Bird, who goes up and finishes strongly. That's going to get Coach up to call a timeout, down by 15 with 11:59 to go in this ball game. That'll take us to a media timeout. So just under 12 to go in this ball game, folks. The Patriots are down pretty big. Plenty of time left, but they're going to have to get something started soon. We'll be back in just a moment. This is the Patriots Sports Network. Back here at the Smith Center, the Patriots down by 15. On the floor for the Patriots, you got O'Bannon, Turner, Cox, Sincere, and Yegba. On the floor for Newberry College, you've got Bedford, Johnson. I'm sorry, that's Bird, not Johnson. Brown, McCullum, and Shepard. Cox goes inside, stolen away. Brown has it. He goes for the alley-oop, and Cox is in the way. And he gets covered up. And that will take us to a media timeout. I thought Cox had done a great job defending that. He got covered up, went out of bounds, so it will be Newberry College ball when we come back after this message from our sponsor. 11:39 to go in the ball game. 43-58 is our score. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Turnovers and missed shots are mounting up here for Francis Marion University. Patriots only 4 of 12 from the floor in this second half of play. Also have 4 turnovers. 8.5 minutes in. .21 seconds on the shot clock for Newberry College. They'll inbound the ball in front of their own bench. Bedford has it. Turner with tight defense. Slides through the screen. Bedford gets inside, goes up, and Turner gets called for the foul.
Foul for the Patriots, number 13, Asante Turner. At the line of the Newberry College Wolves, number 4, Robin Bedford.
Robbins only shot 1 free throw this year. He's made it. And now he's 1 of 2. Second free throw on its way. Buried. Alvey's back in the ball game for Francis Marion. Turner. O'Bannon top of the key. They swing it around. Jones thought about a 3. And he'll dive in and then bring it back out to Pierce. Pierce goes baseline, goes up strong, and slams it. And Pierce puts a little life back into the Patriot faithful. Going baseline two-handed slam. Patriots back in within 14 points. Brown works it inside. McCullum couldn't quite get it to go down. He slid inside. Alves goes in amongst the monsters. And he's going to be fouled by Bedford. That's going to be his 4th personal foul to match his jersey number. Doug Alves on the line. He front irons the first one. That's his first free throw miss of the year. Caleb Bird back on the floor for Newberry College. We got Farid St. Cyr back on the floor and Johann Steve Yegba, number 30, back for our Patriots. And Alves knocks down another. Alex Cox back on the floor. .13 deficit for the Patriots. Jones, tough defense on Brown. McCullough back to Brown. Back into McCullough. He works on Pierce. The ball gets knocked away, and that one is off the knee of one of the Newberry College players. They don't like it. But the turnover goes to the Patriots. Yegba goes very high to Pierce, who couldn't corral the interior pass. And the Patriots give it right back. Halfway through the second half, 10 minutes to go in this ball game. Patriots down by 13. Brown goes inside. McCullough kicks it back outside. Brown now drives. It gets it stolen away by Fred St. Cyr. He goes up and finishes softly with the layup. Patriots down by 11. Shepard goes inside. McCullough. Skip pass. Brown thought about a 3. It goes back to Shepard, and he rattles the 3 home. So a nice rim for Newberry College. Takes them back up to 14-point lead. That was a tough steak for the Patriots to have to eat right there. So our next ball game, as they're announcing here in the stadium, is November 30th. That's this Wednesday night at UNC Pembroke at 7 o'clock. So we'll be playing UNC Pembroke. That's the Battle of I-95, one of our biggest rivals in the Peach Belt Conference and now in Conference Carolinas. So both the women's and men's team will be playing up in Lumberton at UNC Pembroke. Women tipping off at 5. Sincere has it. Cox gets the handoff. He dribbles inside. There's a reach in.
Newberry, number 12, DeVario Shepard.
That's going to be on number 12, DeVario Shepard. His first personal foul, team 6. So with 9:04 to go in the ball game, both teams will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Pierce back over to Cox. Sincere for 3, right side. A little bit short. Maybe a little fatigue setting in. Brown and Jones battle between the circles. Brown gets by him. He goes up. Circus shot, no good. Newberry comes away with the rebound, but Brown takes the three-pointer. Front iron, no good. Still tapped around. And as the Patriots just cannot corral that offensive or defensive glass, multiple opportunities for Newberry College. Finally, there's an and one situation.
Substitution for the Patriots, number 21, Chandler O'Bannon.
O'Bannon back in for the Patriots on the line. Number 12, DeVario Shepard. Back iron, no good. And the Patriots just can't get a rebound. Newberry too strong inside. Wide open 3. And Yegba finally comes away with the board. He pushes it up. O'Bannon gets it back to Yegba. He goes up strong. Can't get it to go down. I thought it was a good move. Offensive foul on Brown as Jones slid in there. They're going to call that on number 22, Bird. They're looking for some people to deal with some perspiration issues. Actually, Cox isn't worried about anybody hitting the deck. He was just motioning to set up the full court press, or how to combat it, as Newberry showed a little bit of token pressure and then backs off. Sincere, deep left wing, drives inside. Yegba drives in hard and finishes softly at the rim. They bit on the pump fake. Yegba went around them, and the help defense couldn't get there in time. Patriots down 14. Sincere going to get called with the body foul.
Foul for the Patriots, number 5, Barry Sincere Jr.
That's going to be his third personal foul. The team's 8, so we're going to see some free throws coming up when we come back after this media timeout in just a moment. Patriots down 14, 7:32 to go. We'll be back in a moment. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Year after year, with unwavering dedication, McLeod Health has stood shoulder to shoulder with families, friends, and neighbors, bringing healthcare expertise and compassion to all the communities we serve. As the region's most trusted healthcare resource, our physicians are here for you. Our nurses are here for you. The entire McLeod family is here for you. McLeod Health, here for life.
If you had to pause your favorite show because your spouse fell asleep, you've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Both teams will be shooting free throws the rest of the way with 7:32 to go in this one. On the line is Caleb Bird, an 83% free throw shooter on this young season. It's 1-1. Patriots need to be ready for the rebound. No need on the made free throw. Things need to start going right for the Patriots very quickly, with time becoming a factor in this one, down by 16 points. Sincere backs up, takes the shot, no good. Rebound goes to Joseph for Newberry College. On the floor for the Patriots, number 35, Austin Harrell. He's a 5'9" freshman guard from North Augusta, his first playing time tonight. Sincere comes away with a rebound. He pushes the ball up the floor. Tried to kick it out to Harrell, couldn't get it to him. Stolen away. Another offensive foul.
Newberry, number 1, Malik Joseph, offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Malik Joseph, his third personal foul. It's a player control foul, so no free throws. Alex Cox trots it down the floor. Yegba goes in, pivot steps, kicks it back outside. Jones thought about a three. 12 on the shot clock. Harrell, front iron, no good. Over the top, inside. They're going to call a foul on the interior. So Austin Harrell picks up his first personal foul.
At the line for Newberry, number 14.
A little unfortunate. That ball would have carried into the stands whether he was holding or not. And the free throw's up and good. One free throw left for Drake Downs. And that one goes out. Downs hasn't missed a lot of free throws this year. We're going to have a foul. Number 22, Jones. They're going to call that on number 14. I thought they'd put up 22 for a second. So Downs is going to pick up his first personal foul. Cox with the 1-and-1. He rattles it around. Almost stolen away by Sincere. That was an interesting take by Cox. Looked like he wasn't really in his rhythm. He just grabbed the ball and shot the free throw. Tremolo got the ball stolen away. They go over the top to Cox. And Cox, good body control, gets the layup. Patriots down 15, 5 and change to go. Patriots up in the intensity level, and Sincere tried to go for the steal. Good, strong hands by Caleb Bird for Newberry College. If he hadn't been that strong, I think Sincere would have knocked it away, and no foul would have been called, but his strength really forced that personal foul by Farid, so good on Bird, but he misses the first free throw. Both teams are going to be shooting the double bonus for the rest of the way. Patriots have their 10 team fouls. Newberry College right behind them with 9. Second free throw's up, and no good. I'm sorry, good. Patriots down by 16. Patriots missing a couple of their starters today. Getting a little rest, a little break before we get back into Conference Carolina play. So Pierce loses it out of bounds as Bird comes crashing in. So for the Patriots, number 1, Tion Rollins, our leading scorer, and number 3, Bryce Beamer, our second leading scorer. They'll be back on the floor. And Andrew Robinson, beneficiary of the Bird steal. Pierce travels on the left baseline. So it looks like the Patriots are on their way to a 20 turnover night tonight. But as I'd say to the Patriot faithful out there, we are missing a couple of our starters. They will be back on the floor against UNC Pembroke. So on Wednesday night, we should have our full complement of players getting back into Conference Carolina and rivalry game.
At the line of the Wolves, number 2, Andrew Robinson.
Robinson will go to the line. He'll shoot the double bonus as Jones picks up his first personal foul. Robinson misses the first one. Patriots down by 18. Second free throw, bottom of the net. Turner now goes baseline, gets it back to Pierce, and a good look by Asante Turner. And Pierce gets the easy bucket. He's got 10 points. And the alley-oop attempt didn't go down. As Newberry College, with just over 4 minutes to go and a fairly healthy lead, doing a little razzle-dazzle. Jones for 3, Shotsy, he knocks it down. And the Patriots down by 14. That's going to take us to another timeout, immediate timeout. 4:14 to go in this ball game. Patriots down by 14. We'll be back in just a moment. This is the Patriot Sports Network.
Where can you find Francis Marion University? Are we at our ever-expanding main campus? Or at the new Freshwater Ecology Center? In our theaters, galleries, and classrooms in downtown Florence? Or with the growing list of partners throughout the state? We're all of those places. And we're with every one of our 26,000 graduates. Francis Marion University. We're everywhere.
This one is for every parent who needs a vacation after getting back from a family vacation. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
It's coming down here to the end of the wire. 4:14 to go. Patriots down by 14. Newberry College will inbound the ball. Jalen Johnson will get that duty. Johnson, high screen. Turner gets around it easily. McCullough works on Pierce, hands it off. Robinson thought about it. Newberry College content to milk some clock, slow things down. Ball's on the deck. Sincere forced the turnover. It's Patriots ball. Sincere, who's had a good scoring night, gets it over to Turner for three. No, Jones for three, no good. Johann Steve Yegba. Turner goes baseline and stepped on it as he made the move. And another opportunity squandered by the Patriots. Johnson will inbound on the sideline. Pierce is going to spot him up, be as big as possible. They get it inside to Bird. And Turner called with a quick foul.
Fouls on the Patriots, number 13, Sante Turner.
So Bird takes the first free throw, rattles around, no good.
At the line of the Wolves, number 22, Caleb Bird.
Second free throw's up and good. Jones kicks it out. Sincere for three, left side. Little too strong, no good. Newberry College gets the rebound. Looked like a travel, but I think the officials want to go home as well. Inside, McCullough works hard, soft left hand. He hits double digits. Pierce goes up, can't finish with the right hand. In transition. Robinson gets it to Bird. And now we're just running wind sprints in practice. And the Patriots call a timeout. Down by 19 points, 2:33 left to go. So it's a 30-second timeout. We're going to get some new players on the floor for both squads. We're going to see number 21, Landon Harrison, on the floor for Newberry College. Also, we'll see number 13 back on the floor, Luke Seals. And Booker Cusack. Turner kicks it outside. Jones does a wheel, goes in, and finger rolls it. So Jones with his first bucket of the evening. There's a stoppage of play, and actually that's Jones' fifth point. I forgot he had a three-pointer a moment ago. Turner will inbound the ball on the sideline right by the media table. I'm waving to the crowd. Drive inside and one for number 11, Zyke Knox.
As allows the Patriots, number 11, Zyke Knox.
So Knox, who just came into the last dead ball, can't pick up the three-point play, but he does get a basket for his efforts. Jones kicks it back to Bird. Bird sets up the offense. Under 2 minutes to go now in the ball game. Three-pointer, left side. Jalen Johnson. Knox drives inside, kicks it back outside to Jones. Jones lines up for the three, back iron no good. O'Bannon tried to track it down, but couldn't because Booker was there. So a minute 10 to go, stolen away by O'Bannon. And we're going to have a hard foul on Cusick. Booker is pleading his case. Not sure that's a foul to have when you're up by almost 20. No need for a foul that hard. Booker doesn't believe it. And O'Bannon is going to get a couple of free throws. And he misses it to the right side. Second free throw is coming. And O'Bannon knocks down the second one. So on the flagrant, Patriots will maintain possession. And another turnover on the inbounds. And O'Bannon got down there and played some good defense, but the rest of the Patriots were late coming back, and easy putback for Newberry College. Turner high off the glass. And Turner gets the pretty shot to go down. So it looks like both the men and women are going to drop their non-conference game this evening. Ball's on the deck. Turner can't quite get to it, and then undercuts Caleb Bird, who will go to the line and shoot a pair. So as unfortunate and as much as you don't like to lose a ball game, the women only lost by one on a tight one. And the men, lacking a couple of their starters, not quite as tight. It was a game for the first half, and it just got away from them in the second. But the Patriots men will have their starters back on track on Wednesday against Pembroke on the road up I-95. And those will be important games because both of them, men's and women's, will be Conference Carolina. Harrell for three. He's short. And Newberry College will take this one with a victory margin of 19 points, 64-83. A bit of a disappointing loss, but not necessarily unexpected. Losing some of our major firepower to the bench this evening. but I know head coach Zender is going to put everything back on track and get everybody ready for this next battle coming up, I-95 Pembroke. So we're going to take a quick little break. I'll have some statistics, and then we'll wrap up this evening in just a moment. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Year after year, with unwavering dedication, McLeod Health has stood shoulder to shoulder with families, friends, and neighbors, bringing healthcare expertise and compassion to all the communities we serve. As the region's most trusted healthcare resource, our physicians are here for you. Our nurses are here for you. The entire McLeod family is here for you. McLeod Health, here for life.
If you had to pause your favorite show because your spouse fell asleep, you've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
So we're going to close things up here this evening at the Smith Center. The Patriots lose pretty big to my alma mater, Newberry College. Final score was 64-83, 19-point deficit by the Patriots. Let's see how we got there. Newberry got there 83 points on 31 of 57 from the floor. That's 54%. They were 7 of 16 from downtown, 44%, and just a little bit over 50% from the free throw line. Gave us a little opportunity there, but the Patriots couldn't take advantage of that. They were 14 of 25 from the charity stripe. The Patriots got their 64 points on 25 of 58 from the floor. They got a lot of shots up there. They just didn't make a lot of them, only 43%. They were 8 of 9 from beyond the arc, 28%, and 6 of 13, 46% from the free throw line. Newberry College had 25 assists on those 31 field goals. That's a lot of good distribution. They did, however, have 21 turnovers and 10 steals. The Patriots had 17 assists on those 25 field goals. We had 19 turnovers and 13 steals. Patriots just got dominated on the boards this evening. 21 rebounds for the Patriots, 43 rebounds for Newberry College. They just beat us off the boards because we couldn't find the big people inside to knock them off that. 13 offensive rebounds for Newberry College, only 3 for FMU. Leading scorers for the night we have with 13 points, Caleb Bird for Newberry College. Right behind him was Robinson with 12, T.J. Brown with 11, and McCullough with 10. Starting out with a ton of scoring was Farid St. Cyr. He had 18 points, a big night for him. Not as much in the second half as in the first. Jonah Pierce ended up, even though he spent a lot of time on the bench in the first half, with 10 points. 9 points each for Doug Alves and Alex Cox. So the Patriots, both men and women, will be back on the stage on Wednesday starting at 5 o'clock at UNC Pembroke. Go on up there and catch out those games. It's a fun atmosphere, and it's a very big rivalry between FMU and Pembroke. Both teams travel well to those places just 70 miles up and down I-95. So the next time we will be back at home will be on December the 3rd, where we will have a doubleheader against Belmont Abbey. Both Pembroke and Belmont Abbey are Conference Carolina conference games for our Patriots. For Larry Falk and the rest of the production crew, I am Hubert Setzler. This has been the Patriots Sports Network. Good night.
Conference Carolinas is where tradition is unmatched and excellence is earned daily in the classroom, during practice, and in high-level competition.
Tigerville has become Titletown.
Our virtues set us apart. We daily work to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. This is Conference Carolinas.